I'm Gina, the Children's Librarian at Claiborne Parish Library. Welcome to another episode of Storytime with Ms Gina. Hi, in today's episode 2, we are going to be reading Interrupting Cow by Jane Yolen, illustrated by Jolie Dryden. So today, Miss Sissy, she did a good job last time telling the story, so I'm going to let her tell the story today. So without further ado, let's get started.
Hello, I'm Sissy with Claiborne Parish Library. I'm going to read to you a book today called Interrupting Cow by Jane Yolen and Jolie Dryden. Interrupting Cow. It was morning in the barn. The cows were enjoying some hay. The interrupting cow turned to her herd mates. Her name was Daisy, but as she always interrupted everyone, she was called Interrupting Cow. Knock, knock, she said. Who's there? They asked in their slow way. They never learned. Interrupting cow, she said. Interrupting cow, they began. Moo! Shouted the interrupting cow. She fell onto the barn floor in helpless giggles. Backing out the door and leaving their food behind, the herd galloped off into the yard. Interrupting cow ran after them, but try as she might, they would not talk to her, or play with her, or even pay her the slightest bit of attention. So Interrupting Cow trotted off to the duck pond, where she waded right in. There, the ducks bobbed and bobbled for weeds, their feathery back ends pointing to the sky. Interrupting Cow waited until she could count all their beaks. Knock, knock, she said. Who's there? They quacked back. They never learn. Interrupting Cow, she said. Interrupting Cow, whoop, they began. Moo! Shouted the interrupting cow. She fell backward onto the water in helpless laughter. The ducks swam to the other side of the pond, leaving a wiggle of foam in their wake. They never looked back. Interrupting Cow glanced around. She saw the horses picnicking under the spreading trees in the meadow. She trotted over to them. Knock, knock, she said. Who's there? They asked in a proud way. They never learned. Interrupting Cow, she said. Interrupting Cow, they began. Moo! She shouted the interrupting cow. She toppled onto the ground in helpless snickers. The horses snorted and sneered and galloped away. She told her joke to the chickens, who flapped off squawking, the pigs, who buried their snouts in the mud, the goats, who climbed up high to get away from her, and the lone donkey. He went into his shed and kicked the door shut. By now it was late afternoon. Slowly, Interrupting Cow walked towards the woods, where she had never been before. She wasn't really afraid, just a bit, well, nervous, as possibly a little sad. There on a branch of a tree, on the edge of the forest, huddled a strange, dark shape. She had never seen anything like it before. Interrupting Cow went closer. Knock, knock, she called up quietly to the shape. The shape opened its big eyes and stared at her. Whoo, it began. Interrupting Cow, she said. Whoo, it asked. Moo, shouted the Interrupting Cow. Before she could fall beneath the tree chuckling, the dark shape said again, Whoo! An Interrupting Cow again said, Moo! By now, moo, hoo, moo, hoo, hoo, moo. On and on they went, interrupting each other for the rest of the afternoon. Interrupting Cow had never had so much fun. When nighttime came, the owl flew off in the silent wings. Tired but happy, Interrupting Cow walked slowly back to the barn. She thought she might tell her other cow friends about her new friend who liked her joke as much as she did. But she was so tired she fell fast asleep standing up, and nobody in the barn interrupted her very pleasant dreams. The end. So what did you think about the Interrupting Cow? Moo! Okay, well, y'all have a good day. I've got things to do. And anyway, I'll see you next time. Bye!
Thank you for watching our story time with Ms Gina today. Please tune in to our Facebook page, like our page, give us a thumbs up so that you won't miss any more future story time with Ms Gina. Also, we post our story time with Ms Gina on our YouTube page, so you may want to go to YouTube to the Claiborne Parish Library and like our page as well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.